Meghan and Harry blasted for flying in gas-guzzling private jet to climate event. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been attacked by an Australian radio host who criticised the pair for using a private jet after a climate change-oriented event. Following their three-day New York City visit, which concluded in a feature at Global Citizen Live's star-studded Central Park event, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex took a private jet back to their California home. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle gave an impassioned speech about vaccine equity, calling for 2 billion COVID-19 vaccines to be redistributed to low-income countries by early 2022. During their slot on stage, Prince Harry called out, "Are we prepared to do what is necessary to end this pandemic?" His wife, the Duchess of Sussex, then went on to praise the most brilliant scientists, researchers, frontline workers and selfless public health leaders for their work throughout the pandemic. During the global broadcast, which aimed to raise awareness of poverty, climate change and the need for coronavirus vaccines worldwide, key commitments were announced through partner organizations, including demands for tough new eco-laws to have U.S. emissions by 2030. On the Kyle Jackie O show, he slammed the couple for departing in a gas-guzzling jet, despite being outspoken previously about the imminent threat of climate change. He said, "There's the Duchess and Duchy of Broke, or whatever they are, over in New York. Flying in a private jet over to New York to save the planet, everyone." The 50-year-old Kiss FM host, who has heavily criticized the couple in the past, then impersonated Meghan and her choice to retire for the three-day tour around the Big Apple. He said, "Look at me in my $30,000 Dolce & Gabbana dress. But you people, you must save the planet. Now, we're getting back in our private jet and flying back to Los Angeles. There goes Harry and Meghan," whistles to imitate an aeroplane flying away. Off they flew in their gas-guzzling jet. The usage of a private jet produces a large amount of emissions, as it can emit 2 tons of carbon dioxide per hour. According to the Daily Mail, passengers traveling via private aircraft account for approximately 10 times as many greenhouse gas emissions as a commercial flight traveler. Mr. Sandilands objected to the couple's usage and slammed them by exclaiming "Screw them" during his impassioned rant over the airwaves. He raged, "We've all got to not go anywhere on holidays, and use paper cups. But they're flying around in jets. Screw them. I'm doing the private jet thing, too." The couple arrived in New York on Thursday, where they visited the One World Trade Center along with New York Mayor Bill de Blasio, his wife and writer Trelane McRae, and their son Dante de Blasio. They have attended a number of meetings and public appearances in the city over the 3-day stint, including a visit to a Harlem school where Meghan read her children's book The Bench to a group of 7- and 8-year-olds. The couple used SUVs to ferry them to and from their appearances, something which has also come under scrutiny as their New York visit comes just 4 months after Harry said climate change was one of the most pressing issues we are facing. event including a visit to a Harlem school where Meghan read her children's book The Bench to a group of 7- and 8-year-olds. The couple used SUVs to ferry them to and from their appearances, something which has also come under scrutiny as their New York visit comes just 4 months after Harry said climate change was one of the most pressing issues we are facing.